It was another beautiful day in the desert, and boy, did we feel like exploring on this one. We decided to get hands-on in a couple different areas, exploring some old water tanks and some old windmills. Don't worry folks, nobody was hurt in the making of this video. Of course, we were thoroughly enjoying the beauty that was laid out around us and the excellent terrain that this trail provided. Jump right on in and join us for some fun as we tackle Hieroglyphic Mountains Loop. Thank you for joining me, and welcome back to Bucking Life. Welcome back, guys. This is Bucking Life and I'm AJ. Today I'm running the Hieroglyphic Mountains Trail Loop. It's a 7 rated trail. I don't usually like to run 7 and higher rated trails by myself, but today I'm gonna do it anyway. So let's go. Let's see what we get into. We began this run in the staging area, which is off of North Picacho Wash Road, which is directly off of Highway 74 near Peoria, Arizona. This run is located entirely inside the Boulders OHV area. Now, being that it's an OHV area, it's a pretty popular spot, as you can see by all the vehicles here, so you should always expect a little bit of trail traffic. Now, I'm laughing because the whoops are pretty fun and intense at the beginning of this trail. There are a lot of them. Now, I've never run this trail before. So far, there's a lot of whoops, ups and downs. Now, you can't go fast over these whoops, but there's a lot of them. From the beginning of the trail till now, they're you know, it's still a lot of super great. My brother, on the other hand, he doesn't like whoops.
See if that truck can make it.
I'm sure it won't have a problem. It is on the bigger side, but it should be just fine. You can do it.
Yeah, off to the right. Probably didn't have his lockers on. Do they have lockers for that type of
I
truck?
have no idea.
Oh.
I think I've met that guy before.
Oh, really?
In the Bronco.
Oh.
Yeah. Pretty sure.
And there's a Bronco sticker on his gas thing too.
Yeah. as you saw, I ran into another Bronco and a Ram TRX doing the trail. Sat and talked with them for a few minutes. We went opposite directions, but we're probably gonna meet up at some point on the trail because it's a loop. I've actually seen him in the Arizona Broncos group, and we're talking about, you know, running trails together and whatnot. Unfortunately, he works weekends. He said he had a kind of a weird day off today, but I'm sure I'll see him again. They were cool people, very nice people. Well, as we were rolling along, found this little site, old windmill, the water tank, a little corral for cattle. Looks like this hasn't been used in quite some time. That's okay, it's a pretty cool little spot. And the windmill's missing its blades. That's okay though. Should I? Yeah, I think I'm going to. Well, no water in there. No dead bodies. Not a bad little spot. Well, so far we've had nothing but sandy wash bottoms and some whoops. I do know that the trail gets more complicated, but this is just the beginning of the trail, and I did read that the beginning of the trail was like this, so when we come up on some more difficult stuff, you'll be sure to see it. Thanks guys, I'm by myself, so have a good one. Jesus Christ. God, you're such a complainer. Now I'm fully aware how much my brother Dave absolutely loves when I go fast on the trail. So, you know, I kind of had to oblige him a little bit. And in case you didn't notice, I'm definitely being facetious. Well, so far, another thing about this trail, Pinstripe City. it's pretty tight. So if you're worried about pinstripes, you may want to rethink doing this trail. Me, I don't care anymore. You know, as I've said before in my previous videos, I bought this thing to use it. It's getting used. It's no longer scratch resistant. If I were worried about pinstripes, I wouldn't be able to do 3/4 of the trails that I do. At this point of the trail, you really start to gain some elevation by following along some ridges, and the scenic views were absolutely outstanding. This entire portion of the trail, until you get back down to the bottom into the sandy washes, was by far the best part of the trail.
This whoop-de-doo trail has a little bit of everything.
Well, that last section was pretty neat. So you can see I came down that hill up over there, and it went way down in and then up again, and way down in and up again. Pretty extreme angles, but I only rubbed my rear bumper once coming through that, but it was a lot of fun. And I was going to stop at the top of the vista, but I wanted to get more drone video, so I figured this is probably good enough right here. Still amazing views. Some amazing views all out that way. Just beautiful. Beautiful trail so far. This has definitely been the most difficult part of it. I wouldn't rate it a 7 in this area like it's rated on Onyx, but we're supposed to come up to like some waterfall areas where it's rocky and, you know, it's a steep incline, so we'll see how that goes when we get there. Bucking Life recommended. See, now this, of course, what happens when you use your Bronco. Now, a lot of it is dust showing just regular pinstripes that aren't damaged, but I do have plenty of scratches on here that are actual damage, and I've buffed out a lot of them. But this is what your Bronco is supposed to look like. Use it, abuse it a little bit. That's why you buy them, right? So looking at Onyx, we're about 3/4 of the way around the loop. Have not encountered the waterfall area yet. Now, I've never been out here, so I don't know if it's coming up or if I missed it, or my assumption is that it's right on the main trail, because every time I see videos of people coming out here, you know, it's, you know, they're all doing it. So you know, maybe they know something I don't, but I believe it's off the main trail, so we'll find out.
I feel like I'm in the ocean. Literally.
Well, we found another windmill site, and my adventurous brother says he's gonna climb it. So let's see how high he gets. Is it gonna hold you, Dave? I bet you can't go all the way to the top bar right there.
Nope.
Why not?
Because it's loose.
You'd be all right. For some reason, all I could think about at this moment was him becoming Edgar Deves in the movie Tremors.
Hey, look at that guy. Hey, hold up. That's Edgar Deves.
Edgar, get your butt down from there!
Well, shit. Can't leave him up there. Thank you, Edgar.
Obviously, he didn't get stuck up there, but it was enjoyable watching him climbing anyway.
No.
He says no. Looks like a little old trough for cattle that used to be used. I like finding these old little sites. Huh. This would be a fun one to go up over. A little tight. This isn't the one I was referring to, though. I want to find the one that I see everyone else going up over. Onward! Let's move onward. I think that might be it right there. That's one of them. So I finally found one of the small little waterfalls, and this one right here, it wasn't nothing, you know. Of course, I'm not going to go that way, but I went this way, and it was absolutely nothing. Fun though. Well, we're pretty much back to where we started. We've done the entire loop. I did find that small waterfall. I was happy about that, but I'm gonna have to figure out where that other steep incline is and come back. I did notice a bunch of camping areas out here that would be nice to camp out at, and it's just a great trail. I have no complaints. Plenty of diversity. A little bit technical in some areas, but I'm really not sure why this trail is still rated a 7. I would say that it's a hard 6. There was never anything that was super sketch. So I guess, as in terms of my golden rule of not doing a 7 rated trail by myself, well, I just did with absolutely 0 issues. But I've seen other 7 rated trails that are a lot more difficult. So I guess it just goes by weather, erosion, and, you know, usage. did find a different way out than I'm taking now. I didn't want to take the exact same way out. I just want to see what's this way. So right now it's sandy wash bottom, and it's probably going to be that the whole entire way, but you know, I want to find out, so that's why I'm doing it. Pinstripe City. Doesn't look like it. I'm gonna have to go back out the same way. Oh well. I wanted to try it so we can get out.
Yes.
Big thick branches you want to be weary of.
Yep.
Well, I tried that way, and even though I already have a ton of pinstripes, the trail was way too narrow. I would have completely destroyed my paint. I mean, it's already kind of getting there, I guess, but you know, no sense of adding more already. Well, all right. Let's check out and see what we got here. See if we got anything major here going on. It was super tight. All you could hear was oh well. Let's see what we got. Yes, my hood is popped. I popped it on purpose because I'm about to air up. Now see, this is mostly all dust. I don't see anything deep yet, but you know, you can see all the nice little Arizona pinstripage. It literally makes it more fun though. I can't even see out the back of my window here. This is a super fun one. Now remember, the Hieroglyphic Mountains Loop Trail is part of the Boulders OHV open riding area. So not only can you take the trail around, there are a buttload of offshoots and trails everywhere. A lot of them are small, a lot of them are single track, so you gotta be wary of that. But you can see you get some kids running around having fun. All open riding area. Very nice, and it's close to home if you live in the Phoenix Valley. Even in the East Valley, it's only about an hour away from, like, say, Chandler or something like that. Half an hour from my house. Now, if you guys could do me that ultimate favor, like and subscribe, please. It helps out my channel. And of course, I really appreciate every subscriber and every viewer. You guys are why I do this. Well, you're most of the reason why I do this. But I really enjoy doing this. I love coming out here on the trails. I love exploring. And don't forget, you can get some merch, some Bucking Life merch if you want some. I got a hat here that I'm wearing. This is one of my products. Also shirts, you can see. It's an Etsy store. There's always going to be a link down in the description, so please go ahead and check that out if you want any Bucking Life merch. If not, understandable, it's okay. I appreciate you guys joining me today for a Hieroglyphic Mountains Loop. Can I say it fast 5 times in a row? But yeah, it was a fun one. I definitely recommend it. I'll come out here and do it again. It's definitely good for a group as well. I wouldn't quite say it's a novice trail, even though it can be done, you know, as a novice. I would say with a little bit of a direction. It was good. It was great. That's gonna do it for this one, guys. I'm just getting aired up, and we're gonna head home, and I'm gonna have to wash this thing. It's filthy, but I appreciate you guys joining me on Bucking Life, where I live my life one bucking adventure at a time. Till next time.